Once upon a time, whenever I'd begin a creative project, say writing a book, I'd hear a voice in my head. No mistakes allowed. This discouraged me from wanting to try. It'd make me freeze and doubt myself. One day, I made the voice into a character, a little paper puppet, and called it Mr. Perfect. I put Mr. Perfect on my desk where I could look him in the eye and say, "Perfection is impossible. Leave me alone." Well, acknowledging and addressing this voice helped. It freed me up to enjoy the creative process. Now, you might notice that Mr. Perfect is smudged. I got mad at him once and put him face down on my desk and then accidentally spilled tea on him. At first, I was upset because, well, I have a problem with perfectionism. But then I realized how ironic that accident was. Mr. Perfect isn't perfect anymore. Making a symbol of my perfectionism made me realize I had other voices in my head. The next voice I addressed was negativity. I called this monster Grunk. Negativity is the part of me that says no to an idea before I even begin. Not helpful. A character I call Blacksmith Betty showed up next. Betty is someone who hammers over and over at the same problem. Another word for that is overthinking. Betty shows up at 2 or 3 in the morning and wants me to think about every angle of every problem that I have. Again, not helpful. What would be great at 2 or 3 in the morning is to get some sleep. Now that I have a name for her, I can realize when she's showing up and I can say, "Now's not the time, Betty." Sometimes shame appears. I call this character Rue-Gret. Rue makes me want to curl up in a ball. She needs a compassionate pat on the back. There, Rue, you're only human. Having all these characters on my desk and talking to them is a constructive way to face my challenges. But one day I looked at them and thought, something is missing. These are the discouraging voices in my head. But what about the encouraging voices? They must exist. Why not identify and talk to them? I created a character for self-acceptance, and as soon as I put Mama Love on my desk, I felt emotionally supported. Just starting the day by looking at Mama Love can make me feel good. One thing I value about myself is that I'm a hard worker. So I created Champ Malone, the workhorse, to represent this. Champ shows up and labors, taking it one step at a time, even when the work is hard. I am grateful for Champ, and I like to smile at him when it's time to sit down and just get to it. Being creative involves more than hard work. Something can happen called flow. Flow is that beautiful energy that comes when I feel connected to my work. There can be an almost magical buzz that arises when what I'm doing feels effortless and joyful. The last character is Buddha Baby, and he symbolizes my curiosity. Curiosity makes me feel excited and alive. I want to remain curious all my life. Seeing these symbols of the positive voices in my head reminds me that I have inner strength that I can call upon when I need it. All of these guys are a part of me, and I can learn from them. If the only voice I heard was Mr. Perfect's voice, I would give up. He drives me crazy, but he does push me to have high standards and to refine my work. And so there are times when I let him in. If all I heard was Mama Love's voice telling me how wonderful I am, I wouldn't ever revise my stories, and I wouldn't improve. So I acknowledge and learn from all of these different parts of myself. What voices do you hear in your head?